I know you've talked about it before, but when it comes to program building and the NIL and how that operates, I don't know if you saw Coach Boynton from Oklahoma State, what he said a few days ago, that, recruiting used to be so much about building relationships over time, and he could beat out some better teams or more accomplished coaches anyway for a player. Where now, if you put in that much time, you could kind of get outbid. He didn't use that word, but that's kind of what he meant. Any thoughts on how the NIL has changed stuff for you guys?
I did see that interview, and I really listened to what he said, and I thought he was told it like it was. I mean, he everything he said was right on. I agree with everything he said. I don't like to talk numbers, but I live with these numbers. We've had kids that we just stopped recruiting. Our names attached to them for a long time, and we stopped recruiting them probably 2 months ago because we heard what the number was. We're not doing that. He can go play for if he can get that, God bless him. Go for it, son. I don't do that stuff, Jerome. My deal is more player retention. If you'll notice, in our starting lineup the other night, Jamal came in as a high school kid. JoJo's Emmanuel, a high school kid. Juan, a high school kid, and Javier, a high school kid. We came off the bench with Ramon, high school kid, JoJo, high school kid. So I'm pro portal. We will get kids out of the portal, but that's not going to define who we are. If you look at the teams that are ranked at the top of the nation, look at the background of where their players come from. UConn's a high school development program. Purdue's a high school development program. Houston's a high school development program. That's just the way we do it. Whatever way another coach does it is the right way because that's his way. But I like developing kids. And once a kid is in this program, we're going to play the NIL game with them. As far as matching some of these outlandish, ridiculous numbers that some of these schools are able to throw around, good. Glad you got it. But, we have 2 high school kids coming in. That's all we've signed, Mercy and Chase. Look forward to getting them here in June and start developing them and working with them. We already know who's coming back on this team. So, after 35 years and been here 10, coaches have a pulse of their program, especially when you're as close-knit and relationship-driven as we are. But the NIL is real, Jerome.
Yeah.
Now, some of these numbers probably aren't real that you hear thrown around. I mean, some of them get ridiculous, but we've dabbled with some kids, and you hear, will you match this? No, we're not a match program. But we've won because some of our portal kids. We don't win. We don't go to the Elite Eight without Josh Carlton and Kyler Edwards and Tajay Moore. That was a huge help for us. LJ Cryer and Damian, portal kids. But I heard Mike loud and clear. He's exactly right. If you're in a program that doesn't give you support, but you've got to go out there and help yourself too. We're very independent on how we run this program. This is an inside-out program. So everything that we're doing here, I have a pulse of it, and my hands on top of everything that's going on. And I work closely with my staff on how to handle things and make decisions for the program. And based on our success so far, I think we make pretty good decisions.